Hello everybody and welcome back to some more of our FM19 Journeyman for the second to last episode of this season. And I have, actually, before we go into the teams and who we're playing, I've got a bit of a problem. I accidentally accepted a contract offer, so we've extended our contract. That doesn't mean we're staying here, I might just leave. But yeah, I didn't mean to do that. I messed up. So I just wanted to make you aware in case you see like, hey, Abbott is staying on. It's like, yeah, probably not. I accidentally accepted the offer. It just came up when I was skipping through days and I didn't even think about it. And then it wasn't until afterwards that I sort of clicked on like, oh, oops. Sorry, I'm just wondering then if it would let me go for my license because I've accepted a contract offer. Doesn't seem to even be an option though. So, yeah. Is there even a, like, resign button? Yeah, there is. Okay, sweet. So, yeah, we can just leave if we need to. But we are here then today for the game against Thorns. And, well, we've got a pretty straightforward team. There's a lot of players who've played together quite a lot. There's a lot of green lines going on. We've got a full backline, which is the first time in a while. More suspensions, by the way. Azimi, Brahimi, and Avdi are all out. But shouldn't play too much of an issue. The only one of those that really matters is Brahimi, but I keep pressing page up and page down and it's sending my screens everywhere, sorry. But hopefully it shouldn't make too much of a difference. So Anton Olsen, Jonathan Olsen and Anton Eriksson in the midfield. The midfield from last season plays standard back four, Samikwi, Kettler, Lindroth. You know the picture at this point. We've played them enough times. Samikwi hopefully can bag some more goals. So they've got a 4-2-3-1. It's pretty solid formation. Oh my god, stop. I need to rebind these to different buttons. It's getting very annoying. Oh my god, please. This is a nightmare. But I expect nothing but a win. Our two strikers and Jonathan Olsen looked motivated, but that's about it. It's not too bad, though. We normally have a lot where nothing happens, so we'll take it, I guess. As well, a ball goes up early towards Kettler, but it's not going to result in anything. Let's get this game underway. Throw in to us. Fundel Ryberg up to Samikwi. He tries to nod it on but can't. But Jonathan Olsen's in possession. Fundel Ryberg on the right flank. Plays it in to Samikwi. Back to Fundel Ryberg. Off cross to Jonathan Olsen. The ball deflects out from his shot. We maintain possession though. Anton Olsen on it. Gives it to Landholm on the left flank. Puts in a cross. Samikwi scores again. His 10th of the season. Why? We'd be like top of the league if we'd played him from the start. I've never had a bigger regret than this in Football Manager. Like, not regarding a single player. I've never thought, oh, I should have been playing this guy from the start quite this much. He's been on fire since we started playing him. Oh, he's absolutely amazing. And we go 1-0 up quite early into, or very early into the game, let's be honest about it. But they have a throw-in. Stay in possession. Olofsson to Heine. Why do I do this to myself? But Landholm wins the ball, puts it forward to Kettler, strikes, saved. Unfortunate there. It's showing his first name, and that's quite a complicated name. I'm wondering if there's two of them. But Landholm takes the corner for us. Samikwi, Jonathan Olsen, no, neither of them can get the shot away. The ball comes forward. The highlight seems to be going on here. And they play it, but it fades out. Are there two players with their keeper's name? Yeah, there's another one on the bench. They must be related. Martinson, it's not that weird of a name, really, in hindsight. Goal kick to them. Martinson's going to put it up. And, well, we win the ball. Kettler's on it. Slots through to Samikwi. He's running towards the goal. He strikes. He bags his second. Samikwi's so good. He's so good. Why weren't we playing him from the start? His 11th goal of the season in about 5 games or something ridiculous. It's about 7, I think. But, yeah, it's absolutely absurd. I think this is his 8th start for us. And, well, what a season he's having. What a back end of the season. Anyway, since we started playing him, really, he's absolutely been on top form. Since his first start of the season, he scored 2 goals. His second start of the season, he scored 2 goals. Since then, he's also scored a hat-trick and another brace. He's on fire. It can't be argued. He's got a lot of assists in there too. And yeah, if we'd have been playing him from the start, you've got to question what we could have done with this team. He is a man on fire. And if we move to a club that's not too much of a step up, I might look at bringing him in. I'm not going to lie. He's on my scouting radar. But that brings us into half-time. We have been by far the dominant team. 2 goals puts us 2-0 up, both from Anton Samikwi. The compliment gets the good reactions from the team. Let's get stuck into the second half and hopefully see more of the same. Well, there's a highlight here. I'm not quite sure whose favourite it's in. As Jonathan Olsen wins a... But that was clean! Referee! That's a shocking decision. That was awful. In my eyes, that was awful. I'm just going to drop Lindroth back. It seems like the sensible change to make. but that didn't look right to me. That looked like a clean tackle in my eyes. I don't know, maybe you're seeing it differently. Maybe you're agreeing with the referee, but to me, there didn't look anything wrong with that. As they have a corner, Hamid puts it in, and, well, Ilic puts it over. This is getting worrying now we're down to 10 men. We've blown leads quite a lot, and that is sticking in my mind, and it's worrying. But they have a goal kick, sorry. We normally win these balls, and we do again. Lindroth to Kettler. Can't find Samikwi, though, and they are in possession. Coming down the left flank. Can they manage to work the ball forward, or will we be able to cut this out with 10 men? They pump up. Nasia wins the header, but it falls straight to them. They pump up again. Fundal Ryberg wins the header. Lindroth nods on. We look to have maintained possession of the ball for a split second. Eriksson up to Kettler, but no, the pass can't find him. And, well, this is a key highlight, by the way. Landholm pumps up, though, towards Kettler. Shot goes just over. It's a great ball from Landholm. Very good long ball, really, over the top, a lobbed pass, and it nearly worked out for us. But they're in possession as Bergman plays across to Olofsson. Well, they're working it quite nicely here around our area. We're not closing them down very well. Hopefully we can, though. Fundal Ryberg puts in a good challenge. We look to work forward. Samikwi's on it. No, can't get there. Fundal Ryberg back in possession, though. Puts it forward again. Samikwi again can't get there. But maybe we can win this. Maybe we can force an error from them as Hamid is on the ball. 70 minutes in, you've got to imagine if we keep this 2-0 for a bit longer, we'd be alright. That was offside. Nah, fam, that was offside. You are not getting that one past. No. Data analyst. Are you ready? He was onside. Fundal Ryberg was playing him on. Now I look like an idiot. Not as bad as Sjoberg, to be fair, but they absolutely walk it in, and, well, it's disappointing, really. Let's go back to our usual camera. Skip that. I don't know why it showed that again. We skipped it once. 2-1. We're down to 10 men. This is worrying. Hold on. Let's make some changes. Let's make some tactical decisions to keep us in this winning ways. Let's just go positive. And Massey's the shout that's coming to mind. I'm going to bring him on. Massey, get on the pitch in that left central midfield role for Anton Eriksson. He's a young midfielder. Hopefully, I don't know what impact that's going to have. I don't know why his age would help. But, well, 5 minutes left to play. We're looking to like we're going to see out 2-1 win. It's quiet, which is what we want when we're barely winning. And added time's ticking by. 3 seconds left. We have a throw-in in their half. You've got to imagine that is for the good. And yes, it is. That is a 2-1 win against Thorns with 10 men for pretty much all of the second half. It's quite a good result, really. Passionately, a very nice victory, well done. And yeah, it was a great result. You know, when you're down to 10 men for most of the game, or most of the half, sorry. Well, pretty much, yeah, it was basically most of the game. We managed to hold on, and that's a really good sign. So, it leaves us in 5th, obviously. There was a 4-point gap either side of us. We literally couldn't have moved. But I wonder if how the teams above us will have done. I think 2nd and 1st are completely, like, mathematically impossible at this point, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, they are. 11 points behind Geist does mean that is not possible. We can still get 3rd, potentially, at most. Trying to see if there's anything interesting going on elsewhere in the league, but not really. Can we relegate anyone? Who do we have to play? Oh, we have Skövde. Oh, let's relegate them. Let's send them down. So, here we are then for a game against Skövde, and, well, there's a player who we haven't seen in a very long time. Ahmed Al-Jafari is playing. Due to injuries and suspensions, Anton Eriksson, Jonathan Olsen, and Harris Avdi all being out, means that, yeah, Al-Jafari's somehow ended up in the starting 11. It's a miracle. I really didn't actually see him playing this season. It's going to be his first game, and to be honest, I'm quite glad he's getting a bit of a run out. Very late in the season, but yeah, I liked him in our first year. He was quite good for us off the bench, so I'm glad he's getting just a little bit of game time this year. It's nice. But that being said and done, they're playing a 3-2-3-2. Okay. And let's just win. Let's just beat them. Expect nothing but a win. Kick off. Let's go. Let's get out there. Let's have a confident win. And I hope Al-Jafari bags a goal. That's what I want from this game. Corner to them then. They're going to put it in. And, well, Landholm heads clear off of the line with a diving header. Massey pumps forward. Samikwi on the ball. Running in. He's going to look to get it into the box but can't. Al-Jafari's on it. Gives it to Samikwi. It falls through. Massey goes for goal but it's saved by Freud. Oh, I saw it then for Al-Jafari just for a second. Brahimi's going to take the corner. Pumps it in. Massey can't quite get there though. they're coming forward, and, well, it looks like the highlight's going to continue. Landholm sort of shuts it out, not really. But anyway, it's still 0-0. It's a bit back and forth. I'm not really sure which way it's going to go. Well, they've got a throw in here, and they're trying to work it forward, but it looks like Nasir is going to be there to cut all this out. And let's rebuild ourselves. Let's try and have one of our chances to put ourselves in the lead. Nasir up to Landholm, pumps it forward, and Kettler is on a run, on a booking too, but he's one-on-one. Well, he's not one-on-one at all. I've done it again. I haven't done that for so long. I just meant to say, like, he's attacking the keeper, but no, I just spout nonsense. Brahimi puts in the corner that comes to nothing, but he is back on the ball, out on this flank. Maybe he can put in a cross. No, he's brought down by Granath, who pumps the ball up, but no, just fades out. And, well, half-time's approaching fast. It's been relatively quiet, as the stats might be a bit misleading. It looks like there's been a lot of action, but really, no, nothing. And, yeah, they've got a throw in late into the half. Let's not say anything too much yet, but, well, I thought that was going to be disaster just before half-time. But no, it goes over. We're all well and good. Let's just get through half-time. I'm not happy with your performance. Far from pleased. There we go. Motivated. Fired up. We want better than a 0-0 against Skövde. We could relegate them today, and that would be hilarious. So, let's go for it. Throw into us. Fundal Ryberg up to Samikwi. We're looking to try and push on here as Fundal Ryberg's back on the ball. He puts forward a cross, but it just falls to their keeper. We're quite good from long balls from the opposition's keeper. We have a good pair of centre-halves at winning them, but not today. A good tackle there, though. Does manage to put us back into possession. And, well, it's a great long ball forward from Fundal Ryberg. Kettler's facing the keeper. Strikes, but it's saved. It goes out for a corner, which Brahimi will probably be taking. And yes, he will. He's going to put this in. Can we find something? No. But we're still in possession. Kettler back to Brahimi, to Landholm. We're trying to work it. We're doing all right here. Our midfield's playing well, but Al-Jafari to Fundal Ryberg is brought down, but it's going to be the end of the highlights. We pick up another yellow card. It's Nasir's 8th of the season, which is, let's spell it how it is, ridiculous. There's a lot of yellow cards. We need to make a change, really. Kettler's not having a great game, so let's bring him off. Salahu, he scored a couple last time out. Let's give him a run out here. Partner him with Samikwi, and maybe we can get something from this as they have a free kick. Norlin puts towards the box. They strike, and it goes in. Well, this isn't good at all. Frolin manages to put in a goal, and when I said I wanted things to change, not quite what I had in mind. It's a good goal from them, really. Like, it's a very good set piece, and the run just cuts apart our defence, but it's still frustrating to see. It's time to get creative, and we do have a goal kick immediately. That's what you want when you tell people to get creative. Highlight straight away. Hopefully it is in our favour. Fundal Ryberg pumps forward. Samikwi's running for it. Salahu's there if he needs him, and he gives it to him. Salahu bags a goal. Season's coming to an end, and Salahu's finding some form. Finally, after so long of doing absolutely nothing. Fundal Ryberg with a wonderful ball. Samikwi runs onto it and then makes the very unselfish decision to pass across to Salahu, who slots away very easily, retying the game at 1-1. Hopefully we can keep going and, well, try and find a winner here. We can score. We've got goal scorers on the pitch. We just need to find the back of the net. Minutes remain here, so I'm going to make a very late change. I'm going to bring on Ekman for Samikwi and just try and get some fresh legs on to just burn them in the last couple of minutes. Hopefully we can get something from it, as we do have a highlight. Sjoberg to Nasir. We're trying to build from the back, which is something we are very good at. Landholm pumps forward. Salahu can't quite get there, though. Granath's going to get there first. They play it back to their keeper. The long ball up, hopefully, can be run by us. No, it's in their favour. Norlin pumps up, and Frolin, running down his right-hand side, is going to put in a cross. They strike, and it's not good. They go 2-1 up. You make a change to try and snatch a late winner, and you concede. Is there anything more Football Manager-esque than that? Well, I mean, it's a good goal, really. It's a good cross. It's a good cross across, I was going to say, but that makes no sense. It does make a lot of sense. It just sounds silly. That's the problem with it. It's actually a functional sentence. But, free kick very late in the game. Brahimi strikes. It hits their keeper. Al-Jafari's on the ball. Can't quite do anything with it, though. Highlight's going to fade out. And, well, it looks like that's going to be the end of the game. But there's a late throw in our half. That's full time. They beat us 2-1. That's rubbish. That is rubbish. And that is why we're not in the top parts of the league. That's why we're stuck in 5th. So, far from pleased with that result. A couple of players look stressed. I don't really care. They can be stressed. That is fine with me. 2 games remain then. 2 games. potentially our last 2 games at Torslanda, which would be quite sad, really. I've enjoyed being here. Now, as you can see, Galthiard have dropped points. I mean, in 2 games, if they lose 2, we could potentially overtake them. Potentially. It's not going to happen at all, but it might. So, be sure to come back tomorrow. It might be our last 2 games in charge of Torslanda, which would be pretty massive, to be fair. We've had a really good couple of years here, and we've exceeded expectations both times. You've got to remember, we might be 5th, and it might not be the same as last season where we were pushing for 1st, 2nd, challenging for promotion throughout the season. But we've still massively overperformed. We were expected to finish 14th, and we're in 5th as a newly promoted side. Like, that's absolutely huge. The fact that we're not even anywhere near relegation is massive for a newly promoted team that wasn't expected to get promoted in the 2nd division. We were expected to finish 9th, not even close. We won the league, got promoted, and have finished very... Well, we've not finished anyway yet, but we've played very, very well, and we've proved that we deserve to be here. Our promotion wasn't a fluke. We're a good team. Let's prove this in the last 2 match days of the season. That'll be up tomorrow at 5:30 PM, or you can use the subscribe function to get it into your feed. I'm going to end this video now because I don't know if you can tell, but my throat is completely dying on me. I think I'm starting to get a cold, which would be a disaster. But yeah, have a great night. Hope to see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.